Hi, I'm Mike Ryan. Recently, Pam and I took a road trip from Santa Fe down to Silver City, New Mexico. Now, those of you who have read Turquoise in America Part 1, Great American Turquoise Rush, will be familiar with the name Silver City because that's the area in the Burro Mountains in Grant County where there was so much turquoise production during the period of our story of 1890 to 1910. Most of that from the Azure Mining Company. And you can read all about that period in Turquoise in America Part 1. So one of the goals I had going down there was to locate the location of the old Porterfield drugstore. And again, those of you will know the name, the Porterfield brothers, because they were a very important part of the turquoise exploration of that period. They had their drugstore there from 1888 to 1909 when they sold to the Howell Drug Store Company. And Howell's was there well into the 60s. In our first photo, we're looking at the old Porterfield drugstore. Now, I wasn't sure where that was located at all, but when we went down to Silver City, it was very clear that there really was the main drag, which was Bullard Street. Now, it had been Main Street. Main Street had just been next to Bullard, but in 1902, Main Street was destroyed by a huge flood that just took out the entire street. So Bullard really became Main Street. And fortunately for the Porterfields, they weren't located on Main Street or they would have been gone. And then we see Howell drugs from a period probably about 1960s. We then see a photo of the building date, which was embedded in the threshold when you go into the building. And we see it was built in 1881. When I went into the building, which is the Little Toad Creek Brewery, and having a nice IPA there, I happened to notice this sign, Howell Drug, and took this photo of it. So it's very clear that this is the location of the old Porterfield drugstore. Finally, we see the corner photo of the old Porterfield drugstore, which is now the brewery on Bullard and Broadway. So in this series of videos, we're going to have a exploration for searching for turquoise and then get to take a trip to the old Tyrone mine, which was the area where the turquoise was found back in the period of the Great American Turquoise Rush. I hope you enjoy this trip to Silver City as much as Pam and I did.